Okay. Today we will see. Yesterday we saw these things, right? That is the mutual exclusive. That is the synchronized method, synchronized block, and the static synchronization. How we will achieve this synchronized method?
By adding synchronized to the
Simple. We have to add the synchronized keyword. How we will achieve synchronized block?
by adding synchronized to a particular block with this
This synchronize and the parenthesis open, then curly braces and the close, right? Why we are using synchronized method and why we are using synchronized block?
method is for
If you want synchronization for the full method, that time we are using the synchronized method. And synchronized block, why we are using? If you want the synchronization for the particular block, then we are using synchronized block. And then static synchronization.
when we have the multiple classes.
Yes, if you want log for the class level, that time we are using the static synchronization, right? So simply we will today see the cooperation. That is the inter-thread communication inside the Java. Okay, here we have a three method, that is the wait, notify, and the notify all. So what is the use of that method? Means in inter-thread communication is a mechanism in which thread releases the log and enter into the pause state. Another thread acquire the log and continue to execute it. So what is this means? Simply if we have a two threads, okay, what it will do if you perform the inter-thread communication means wait method notify or notify all, one thread will be go into the wait state, it will release the log, another thread will be there that will be acquire the log. Simply we will take the example. For that we will create one program. Okay. Simply I am writing class ticket ticket collection. Okay, I have to calculate the collection today. Okay, and now if you want to make it a thread, how we will create that?
By extending that thread class.
Extends thread, right? After that, public void run. Inside that, what I am doing, simply I am writing here. Simply we have to calculate the total how much we have. So total equals to 0. I am taking first. Okay, so I am taking that first, it will be start from the 0. No, first we have no rupees, right? After that I will write here for int I equals to 1. Okay, this is the first person. After that I is less than equals to 10. How much seats we have yesterday? 20, but we will take only the 10. Okay, and then I plus plus, we can take 20 also, no worries. Okay, and after that we are our ticket prices total equals to total plus 100. Suppose our ticket price is 100, so first person will come, then 0 plus 100 100, then again second person will come, 100 plus 100 200. So how much we will get? The 10%, 1000 rupees, right? Simple, you will come here again, another class taste. Okay, inside that I will make it public. Okay, inside that I am simply calculating the main method. Okay, and inside that simply we will get a thread and we will run the thread. How we will calculate, how we will create a thread? We can create a object. So which class object we have to create? Ticket collection TC, right? Okay, and simply TC dot start. It will calculate that, and after that system dot out will print. Here I am writing ticket collection. Okay, how much ticket collection we have? Rupees. And how to call this total? If you want to call this one, how to call that? In which class it is present? Ticket collection. With the help of object, can we call this one? If you write like that, TC dot total, can be able to calculate that. Sorry. Okay. Here, if I write like that, TC dot total, so can we able to can we call that or not? Here, if you want to call that one, that is the total. No, right? This is the local variable. For that, we have to make it instance variable. Can we call it now? Simply we have to write here total. Right. If I run this one, then what will be the output we will get? What will be the output? 100 200, but this is not in the for loop, no? I think how much you will get? 0 or 100, 500, anything, nothing we will get. Just Balaji bro, how much we will get? Nothing. If I run this and see, go by step by step. No, simply main method, in main method it will become. Then we are creating a thread here. TC dot start. Okay, it will come here inside the ticket collection class. Here we have one variable, that is the total equals to 0. What is the value of total here? 0. After that, it will go into the for loop. It will start from the 1. Right? 1 is less than equals to 10. Condition is true or false? True. So it will calculate here. Total equals to total plus 100. What is the value of total? 0 plus 100. So how much value? 100, right? After that, second will come. 2 is less than 10. Condition is true or false? True. This time what it will do? 100 plus 100. After that, 200 plus 100, then 300 plus 100, then 400, then 500, 600, 700, 800, and 900. 900 plus 100, right? After that, 10 is less than equals to, sorry, 10 is less than equals to 10 means, no, 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 no. It will go till here, okay? 100, it is here now. So 900 plus 100, how much? 1000 we will get. What is the value of total here? 1000. So what we will get here? Can we will get? Can we will get or not? 1000 we will get or not? Yes. Okay. Symbol will come here. Zero we are getting. Why we are getting zero? No. See, we'll go to the paint. Simply here. Okay. So how much threads we have here? Two threads. Here is the one thread. What is the name of this thread? Main thread. So simply I will write here. What is the name? That is the main thread. Okay. And another thread is created. Which thread we have created here? That is the thread 0. Who is created that thread? That is the main thread only simply. So here is the thread. Okay. Yes, bro. Balaji, bro. Bye. Okay. So here is the another thread. What is the name of this thread? Thread 0. So if we write like that, PC dot start. So what it will do? It will come here into the run method. Whatever is there, it is executed. Which thread is executed this part? Thread 0, right? So see, here two threads are there. One thread and another thread. Main thread and the thread 0. Right. So always knows that all the thread will be executed at the same time. No, all the thread will be executed at same time. So while running this part, this main thread is also running this part. Okay, before calculating the total, main thread is executing the this part, the ticket collection. Okay, thread 0 is before calculating the thread 0 total. Okay, main thread is printing this ticket collection on the console. Okay, while we have a here for loop, it will be take too much time. No, it will take little bit time to calculate the total. That is from one it will be start till 10 it will be go. But while calculating that, main thread is printing this one because this is the single statement only. Right? This is single statement only, so main thread will be executing this part. We don't want like that. What we want, until the total will calculate, we want to wait the main thread. Okay? Main thread have to wait to thread 0 calculate the total. Okay, after thread 0 will calculate the total, then only main thread will execute this part. Okay, that we want. So for that, what we will do? Simply we will use here wait method and the notify method. Because we are using the wait method? If any threads call a wait method, it causes current thread to release the lock and wait until another thread invokes the notify method. What it means? Simply will come here and we will try to perform the wait method here. Okay, we want that the main thread will be in the waiting state. How we will write that? And before that, we have to see one thing, that is the node. Call wait notify and notify all method on any object. It should be on the lock of the object. So for that, we have to use simply synchronization. Right? Simply I am coming here and I am writing here synchronization. Simply I am using here synchronize block. Why I'm using here, that is the synchronize. And here I'm writing not this time I'm writing TC. Okay, we want here, no, that's why I'm writing here TC. Here also I will come, I will remove this one, and for that I want a synchronization. So here what we will use, synchronization, simply synchronize block, and here I'm writing this. Okay, and inside that I'm writing a for loop, and after that here what I'm doing is we will come here and we want to wait a thread. So we want to wait the thread, that is the main thread will be in the waiting state. Simply we'll write here tc dot wait. Okay, simply I'm writing a tc dot wait. It will throw one exception. So try and the catch block I'm writing here tc dot wait, and after this will complete, simply I'm writing here system dot out, and here I'm writing that is the uh, total, total collection rupees, and here I'm simply putting tc dot total. Okay, this thing I'm writing, and here we have to write a, here we have to write this dot. Okay, so why I'm writing like that. Okay, what it will be do, notify method will notify that, it will be notify means what it will do, simply JVM will come here, it will create a thread. After that it will start a thread. Okay, and again main thread will go down and down. Okay, but here we have a tc dot wait. What main thread will be do, main thread will be release the log, and another thread that is running that will acquire the log. Whoever having the log, that will execute the thing, right? Whoever having the log, that will execute the thing. Now who is having the log, who is having the log, that is thread 0. So thread 0 will come here, and total equals to total plus 100, it will be calculated. Another thread we have, that is the main thread, that will be in the waiting state. Okay, after this thread is calculate the total, you will see that this dot notify. Okay, you will see this dot notify. So what it will do, another thread will be in the waiting state, it will be notified to that thread, and it will be release the log. Okay, it will release the log, then it have released the log. So which method is in which thread is in the waiting state, that is the main thread. Main thread will acquire the log, and main thread will perform this one. Okay, simply will come with the end. Okay, here what it will do, simply we have a one object. Suppose this is a object. What is the name of this object? The object we have tc. So simply I will write here tc. Okay, which are the two threads we have, main thread. Okay, and we have another thread, that is the thread 0. Okay, here we have a block, no, that is the synchronized block. Every object have two areas, that is the synchronized area as well as the non-synchronized area. What it will be do, simply first we have a main thread which having the lock, that is executing this part, right? First who having the lock, that is the main thread. So main thread will come here, and whatever thing is there, it will be executing that. Okay, whatever thing is there is executing that, but main thread will see this thing, that is the tc dot wait. Okay, it will be see that thing, that is the 1 minute here, it will be see that is the tc dot wait. So what it will do, main thread will be release the log. Okay, if main thread see tc dot wait, main thread will be release the lock. Who will acquire the lock again, thread 0. Thread 0 will come here, and thread 0 will execute the part. Okay, whatever we have wrote inside the run method, that will be executed. After thread 0 completed its task, we have a one method there, that is the this dot notify. Okay, so what it will do again, it will again release the lock. Whoever thread is in the waiting state, that will acquire the lock and again start execution. Okay, this like our notify wait will be performed. Okay, this like our wait and notify will be performed. See here, if any thread call the wait method, it causes the thread to release the lock. Okay, it causes the current thread to the release the lock, and the wait until another thread invokes the notify. If it will be see that there is the tc dot wait, what it will be do, it will release the lock, and another thread we have that will acquire the lock, and it will start the execution. After it will be see that this dot notify, what it will do, notify is used to notify the another thread which is in the waiting state, and it will be also release the log, and another thread which is in the waiting state, it will be acquire the log and this start the execution. See here, notify, this method is used to wake up a single thread and releases to the is just the object lock. And what is the syntax? There is a public void, public final void and notify. Here inside the wait we have a two methods, that is a wait and the wait lock long time off. If you want to give time, you can give also. After that time it will be start the execution again. Okay, so these are the two methods, that is wait, notify. Notify is used to, it is used to wake up the single thread, and notify all is used to wake up the all the thread. Okay, suppose we have one thread, so it will be wake up one thread only. If we have multiple thread, that time what we will use, simply we will use the notify all method. Okay, so this is the all about the notify and notify all method. Notify all and the wait method. Anyone have any difficulties here? Where? Hmm. Yes. Yes, yes. No, there will be, then synchronization will come out. No, again. Thread will be, first thread will be go, then second thread will be go, then third thread. If you that time, no, you ask one question, like we want to stop wait, if we want to stop one thread and another thread we want to work for the that transaction. That time also we can use this one, wait and all. Huh? Enjoy. Mhm. Yes, it will be same like that. It will be work. Okay, but this is the method, no, that is the long process. Yes, yes. Okay, so this is the notify. Okay. This is the without notify. Okay, this is the without notify. Notify without notify. We are getting the zero here. Now we are printing the result. See what we are getting here. That is 1,000. So how it will be calculating that? Bro, 1 minute. Bro, 1 minute. Okay. So it will be come here. It will be create one thread. Okay. After that, tc dot start will become here. Okay, inside the run method. So who is having the log first? That is the main method. So main method will come down and it will see tc dot wait. Okay, so if it will be see tc dot wait, so it will be release the log. Then another thread we have. So what it will do? Another thread, which thread we have? That is the thread 0, that will acquire the log and start execution. So where it will be start execution? Here. It will calculate the total here. After that, this dot notify. So what it will do? It will also release the log. It will come here. Another thread which will be in the waiting state, that will again start the execution. So till here our total is calculated, right? So when we will perform this, we are getting total collection equals to 1,000. Okay. We will try to execute. If we not using notify, see, it will also, because this thread is completed its task, no, it will be come here directly. After that task is completed, that thread will be go. Yes, multiple times what we want, multiple threads is there. Suppose we want this thread. After this thread, we want to send the notification to the that thread which is in waiting state. That time we are using. Now we have two threads only, so it will be working. But if you have multiple, but if you don't want to release, means if you don't want to wake up all the threads, if you want to wake up only one thread, that time notify all. Yeah. Notify all method we have to use. Notify all. One thread only notify method. Okay. Inside that notify, yeah, you can pass no long time. If you want to pass the time, if you want to give some time, you can give. It will wait for that time. After that, it will be start. Okay. Okay. Anyone have any doubt till here inside this program? Inside this program, anyone have any doubt? No doubt. Huh. Here, here also you can use, no, but I have used here. Hmm. That time also it will be work. Nice. Where? Uh, we can use, but here we want a synchronization for the particular block. That's the reason. Okay. If we use this one here, so that time also it will work, but I have told only the scenario. If this like problem will come, how we will overcome that problem.
It is in the main method. If
Yes.
you want print, we will use
Yes. That time how we will do that. So many times what we will do, if we have project and all, no, we have many classes, many interface and all. So that time simply we are overcome, means we will face this problem. So to overcome this problem, we have to deal with like that. Okay. Okay. So now we'll try. We have successfully completed here the threads. Multi-threading is complete here. That is the synchronization. Before that, what we saw? What we saw? All forget. First, we saw the two types of synchronization, that is the mutual exclusive and the cooperation. Inside the mutual exclusive, we have a three ways: synchronized method, synchronized block, and static synchronization. And after that, today we saw the cooperation with the inter-thread communication. Inside that, we saw three methods, that is the wait, notify, and the notify. Before that, we saw multi-threading. Inside that, we saw two ways to create a thread, that is the enable and the
thread class.
thread class. Okay. Inside that we saw multiple methods also: basic methods, leaving methods, daemon thread methods, priority based methods, and the event execution method, and the interrupting a thread methods. Right. After that we saw the life cycle also. This is all the things we saw inside the multi-threading and synchronization also done today. So now we will start the another part, not into only short session I'm taking. This is the difference between the array and the collection. If we have arrays, so why we are using the collection? Many people have don't know. So if we have arrays, so why we are using the collection? If you see that inside the array, suppose we are created the array with the five side. So can we add their six number? Can we add their six? If we have an array with the integer type, so can we add their string? We will try to create simply here. I will remove these things. Okay. Simply I am writing here public class. Here I'm writing main method. Okay. If you want to create an array, how will you create that? Int of equals to value if you want to do. Okay. And if you want to add any values into that array, means how we will add that? A of first we have to add 0, then equals to 10. Suppose we are adding 10. Simply we will copy this thing. Okay. And this is 0, this 1. What is this thing? These are the index values, right? So how much value we have added here? 5. If I print this one, means how we will print that? For loop we have to use. How we will use the for loop? Int I equals to 0 is less than, yes, I plus plus, and here we have to print system.out a of I. And if you print this one, means we will get all the values. Suppose if I write here copy, and here I will paste this one, and here I am writing its value. Can we will try to add this one, so if index out of count it will be given. Okay. Suppose which type of array is this? Integer type. And suppose if I try to add here string, so can we add this one? No, right? We cannot add the another type. We have to add the same type of, because array is a homogeneous type of it. Right. So inside this collection, what we will do? Collection is a framework. In framework means nothing but collection of classes and the interfaces and the methods. Okay. Means Java people already created some classes, some interfaces, and some methods for you. That is only known as the API also. Okay. So array can store primitive type of data and non-primitive type of data. But inside the collection, we can store only the non-primitive data. Non-primitive type of data means which is the string, array. These are all are the non-primitive type of data. Array can store only the homogeneous type of data, but inside the collection framework, we can add the heterogeneous type of data. If I tell you, means in short, how to create a collection framework, Simply we have a multiple classes there and multiple interfaces also. So simply I will take first, that is the array list. Array list also class into the collection framework. Okay, array list. So what we need to do, simply we have to create an object there with the help of array list. Array list is a class. Okay, array list. Okay, and inside that we can only add the objects. Okay, if you want to add any element inside the collection framework, simply we have a method there, that is the add. Okay, add. So with the help of this object we can add these things. Suppose I want to add here 10, so we can add 10 here. After that, suppose if I want to add here the character also, we can able to add that one. Suppose if I want to add any string value also, so we can add here. Okay, suppose l dot add, if I want to add any float number also, this time sorry, I'm trying to add the float number also this time, so we can able to add that things also. And if I want to print, this means simply system dot out we will write. Okay, inside that simply we have to print the here. And if I run this one, oh, sorry, okay, see here, 10 C Java 1.3. This is the part of the collection. Inside the collection, we can add heterogeneous type of data, but inside the array, we can type only the homogeneous type of data. Okay, and here size is not mentioned. Array list means collection framework can shrink and grow according to the element. Okay, but inside the array, the size is fixed. That is the big problem, right? After that, array size is fixed. We cannot increase or decrease the size of array at the runtime. But collection size is the dynamic. We can increase or decrease the size of array at the runtime. Okay, arrays are inbuilt feature of Java. Thus, we have to develop an algorithm. What it means? If you want to add any element, or if you want to delete any element, or if you want to iterate that, what we need to do? Simply we have to build our logic. Right? If you want to add anything, simply we have to write a dot 1 equals to 10. We have to write. But inside the collection framework, if you want to add, simply we have a add method. If you want to remove, simply we have a remove method. If you want to add multiple elements from the another collection, we have a add all method. We have, if you want to remove all the elements, remove all methods is also there. And if you want to remove all the elements from the collection framework, then we have a clear method also there. Means there are predefined method which can use the predefined classes, interfaces, and methods are there inside the collection framework. Okay, if you want, if you need anything, so simply we will come here and we will use that. If I show the hierarchy of the collection, this is the hierarchy of the collection framework. Okay, iterable is a parent class, parent interface. Then collection is a interface here. List is a interface. Queue is interface here. And set is a interface. There are three interfaces like list, queue, and set. Inside the collection, we have three main interfaces: list, queue, and the set. Okay. After that, our list having the three classes: array list, linked list, vector, and stack. Okay. Queue we will not learn because nowadays no one is using the queue. Okay. After that, set we have, set is an interface. Inside the set interface, we have a hash set class, linked hash set class. Inside the set interface, we have another interface, that is sorted set. The sorted set is implemented by the preset. See, this is the interface and this is the array list is a class. If I want to if I want to inherit this interface into the class, so how we will inherit that? Implement, simply will use implement. How we will? Array list implement list, then linked list implement list, simple. So if you want to make any definition like array list, what is meant by array list? If anyone will ask you, so how we will tell that, like what is meant by array list?
And the collection framework, which is a collection of heterogeneous elements,
Okay,
which does not have any fixed
no,
size.
only definition I asked. Okay, array list, we can say that array list is a implementation class of the list interface. Linked list is a implementation class of the list interface. If I ask you hash set means implementation of class of the set interface. If I sorted set is inheriting the set. So what we will use? Extends. Interface into the interface means extends. Interface into the class means implements, and class into the class extends. Simple. These are the things we have to learn into the collection framework. We have to learn only the list and the set here only. These are all are the easy, whatever properties here we have to learn. We all properties will come into the classes. Whatever property is set interface, that will come into this all the guys. Only little much difference is there that we have to use. Okay, and we have many classes and many methods are there that we have to learn. Okay, so this is all about the short description of the collection framework and why we are using. These are the disadvantages inside the array. That's why we are using the collection framework. Okay, so tomorrow we will see what is meant by the collection framework. Okay, last two topics is remaining only collection framework and the server. Okay, okay, guys, that's it for today. And today's assignment is that you have to make program on the